Hello and welcome to Poulton-le-Fylde and our community hall. My name is Sarah Welsh and I'm chairman of a charity and along with 5 other of my fellow trustees we manage and run the community hall here. We rescued the former church hall from demolition in 2014 and after much fundraising and hands-on work by our volunteers we restored and reopened the hall in 2018. The need to improve the energy efficiency of the community hall, to make it warmer in winter and to reduce our energy bills was one of our first priorities. So in 2018, we successfully applied to the Lancashire Environmental Fund for funds to insulate the whole building, including the inside of the roof, and replace the single glazed windows with double glazed units.
Since then, we have made many more improvements, like replacing all our lighting, including the stage spotlights with LED bulbs, and installing motion sensors and smart thermostats to reduce energy consumption. We've even made our beer greener by replacing CO2 gases with a vacuum compression dispensing system.
This year, we are returning to the LEF with a fresh bid for £40,000 worth of funds to help pay for Phase 2 of our sustainable roof project. After almost 100 years of service, the lovely rosemary clay tiles that give so much character to the building, along with the underlying bitumen felt, need to be renewed. Now the hall is a landmark building located within Poulton's conservation area, so we need to respect the heritage of the structure and adjacent properties. We will replace the original rosemary tiles and ridge bonnets with exact replicas made from clay in a brindled finish to simulate the weathering of the original tiles. Although we know concrete lookalike tiles are less costly, concrete is well known to have more significant environmental impact. At the same time, clay is a natural and sustainable resource that's found in abundance. Heavier concrete tiles also use more fuel during transportation, adding to the overall emissions of the material. We're also very mindful that we must do more to make the hall sustainable and reduce our carbon footprint and reliance on fossil fuels. We aim to add a set of discrete solar panels coupled with a battery storage system to make us more sustainable and less dependent upon the grid. Solar panel will provide a good proportion of our daily usage, and we plan to use a battery system to store any surplus. The solar system we have opted for will be placed discreetly towards the rear of the building and inset into the tiles in an east-west configuration with up to 12 panels on each roof pitch. We also plan to use optimizers to reduce the effect of shading from a neighbouring building and to extend the amount of solar power generated in low light. The battery storage system will also allow us to import off-peak power from the grid and export any access to the grid using smart tariffs such as intelligent flux from Octopus Energy. We calculate that we'll be able to save at least 50% of our electricity usage with combined solar and battery system. These, in summary, are our objectives for Phase 2 Sustainable Roof Project. We're all about community and do everything we can to involve them.
As an example of how we engage with the community, we recently put on an outside party for over 100 local children as part of the King's coronation celebration with free food, entertainment and souvenirs. We also screened the live event on a big screen with free teas, coffees and cakes. Over the summer, we ran a recycled school uniform exchange shop to help with recycling, as well as over 60 local families with the rising cost of living. And finally, before I say goodbye, I'd like to introduce you to some of our regular weekly hall users who'd wish to say just how much they love our community hall. Thank you and goodbye.
We are the franchise yoga ladies and we love the hall. Yay! We love the hall.